Recently, Supreme Court has given decision that Office of Chief Justice of India falls under Right to Information Act. This question is related to that. Uh, Chief Justice of India is now under Right to Information Act. Will it bring transparency or adversely affect the independence of judiciary? Comment. Supreme Court, in a verdict in November 2019, ruled that Chief Justice of India and other judges of Supreme Court come under Right to Information Act. This decision may bring transparency. The verdict was passed by a five-judge constitution bench headed by Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi. Other members were Justice N.V. Narimam, Justice Chandrachud, Deepak Gupta, and Justice Sanjeev Khanna. The bench declared Office of Chief Justice of India a public authority and held that that information held by it can be sought under RTI Act. With this verdict, all the information regarding administrative decisions of Supreme Court will be open to all. Court held that giving information on assets of judges will not affect the privacy of judges. In its judgment, Court recognized that judicial independence and accountability go hand in hand, and held that transparency strengthens independence of the court. However, there are measures also to check the misuse of RTI Act. The verdict gives significant discretionary powers to the Central Public Information Officer of Supreme Court to decide on case-to-case basis what should be shared in public interest. There will remain restrictions on the issues regarding the collegium, correspondence between Chief Justice and Executive, and Apex Court's internal correspondence and reports. Court also said that information such as address of judges, physical, mental, and physiological status of judges, marks obtained, answer sheets of judges, annual confidential report ACR, disciplinary action against judges, medical records, income tax details of judges are all personal details, and such information need protection from unwanted invasion in the privacy. In such cases, information availability can be conditional, subject to larger public interest only. So, in this verdict, there is a balance between transparency and privacy of judges and court matters. There is transparency with appropriate riders, so it will not affect the independence of judiciary. Now, some additional information related to this matter. The unique thing about this case is that the Supreme Court itself was a stakeholder in this case. This case was brought to Supreme Court in 2010. In 2010, the Delhi High Court had ruled that Office of Chief Justice of India was a public authority. Hence, it comes under the RTI Act. The Supreme Court's Secretary General and Central Public Information Officer of the Supreme Court had filed an appeal against this ruling in the Apex Court, that is Supreme Court of India.